Hi guys, happy Monday. I am about to do a reading, but I decided that I was just going to start off with going live. Yesterday, the live was 3 hours long, so it took a long time for it to upload. Hopefully everyone saw it. I did a lot of videos yesterday. Hopefully everybody got the information that they needed to get. There was specific messages for specific people, so if you see them, then I'm sure that you will know which message was meant for you. But yesterday, I think I did, let's see, several videos. Let me see. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos yesterday. There was specific messages for several different people that was coming out. I'm about to do another reading that seems very specific, but I just wanted to, let me see, where am I at? Because I'm trying to make sure I can see the lives in case I can see anybody that's in the chat. If you're in the chat, good morning. I'm trying to figure out how to get there right now because apparently my YouTube is doing something weird. Where am I at? Your videos. Okay, let me see if I can find me. Okay, there I am. Okay, let me turn that down. Hey, WM, good morning. How are you today? You start work today? Or is that a different day? I remember you said you were off. So let me see. I'm going to put my Cash App in there for anybody that wishes to donate towards the channel. WM, you got any questions this morning? All right, so I'm putting this in here. And I'm glad to see you were the first person in here this morning. Okay. All right, what you got? Let me see. I'm adding this, and I'm adding my Cash App just in case anybody wants to donate towards the channel. What you got this morning? WM, I'm here. I'm just adding something to the chat. You want to know if you know your kingdom spells. Okay, give me 1 minute. I'm going to put that in there. If anybody has any questions, you can go ahead and put them in. Give me 1 minute. I'm adding my Cash App in here in case anybody wants to donate to the channel. And thank you for everybody that has donated. Okay. All right, there's that. And let me see. Let's pin it, pin the message. Right there. So good morning, blessings to everyone. Blessings, blessings, and blessings. All right, and so WM, you want to know if you know your kingdom spells. So I'm gonna move these cards out of the way because I'm not gonna use any of these. These were for me. I was about to set up a message. Everybody hit the like button for me, please. Thank you. Does WM know her soulmate or her kingdom spouse? I love you back, WM, and thank you. Does WM know her kingdom spouse? Okay, the answer would be yes, and also you have a Knight of Cups, so something, an offer about to come into you, um, but it also gives me the vibe like something that you're doing, you're gonna cross paths with this person in something that you're doing, because something creative is what it says. Express your creativity with compassion, love, and emotion. So whatever you're doing that's creative, or whatever you're doing that is, where's my other set of cards at? I want to use them. It's gonna bring this person in. Okay, why am I missing a whole set of cards? Anybody else? Hey Tony, good morning. Hope you have a great day as well, WM. I started off freaking amazing. I did a couple TikToks already, so if you guys don't follow my TikTok, then please do. And also, if you are not on my Facebook, you can go over there as well, because there's information I put on my Facebook. I know a lot of y'all actually do follow my Facebook. It's my name, Talicia Harmon. So, oh, there they are. If you let me see. Can I get a one card general on my career? I can't think of any questions. Okay. All right, Tony. One card general on career. What does Spirit need Tony to know about career? Can you guys hit the like button for me, please? What Tony needs to know about career? Tony and career. Y'all see I done wore these cards out, but for some reason I like them doing this because it seems like they give me... Okay, one card, Tony, and career. So if you had a question pertaining to your career, it would be, the answer would be yes. So motivation and moving forward. But it almost gives me the vibe like, okay, so you have the Nine of Wands. It looks like you could be tired potentially with that direction in that field, but it says basically this card is like keep going. You can continue. Courage, persistence, a test of faith, resilience, boundaries, last stand. So it's almost as if you could potentially be about to, make it or break it. Maybe do you have questions as far as like if you should stay in that job or if you should move, do something different? Because to me, it's giving me like they wearing you down or they giving you too many responsibilities or something. Is Tony still here? Guys, can you hit the like button for me, please? Tony, where you at? If you're here, because I want to give you another card, I think, along with that. But this card is basically saying that you're tired. Oh, so it was right. I am cracking up. Well, if there was a question, if it comes to your mind, the answer is yes, okay? Yo, I'm cracking up. All right. Anybody else? Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. I figured let's start the Monday, the week off right, and have a little bit of, good juju hitting into work or doing whatever it is that you're doing in life. So even if you're at home, I'm about to do some readings anyway, so I just decided to start off this way. Can you guys hit the like button, please? We got 6 people here, 1 like. Anybody else? And also, if y'all are watching outside, because I don't know why some people, I don't know if they know to go into the chat, because then I'll see like after the live is over is when I see like people have commented outside of the live, like in the general area, and I don't know how that's happening. But if you're watching and you're in the chat and you want a question, you have a question that you would like for me to answer, love you too. Go ahead and ask it. If not, if there's something y'all wish to talk about, we could do that. I just came to give out some good. Thank you. Somebody sent me a Cash App. Who was that? Let's see. Tony. Thank you. If there's anybody else here that has, hey, Prestige Girl, good morning. Tony, thank you for the Cash App. Prestige Girl, I just came to start our day off correct. I hope you guys saw all the readings that were posted yesterday. There were 6 readings that went up yesterday. Each one may have been a specific reading for somebody because yesterday it was just download after download. This morning I got up and everything was, the feeling around the house is amazing. Guys, please hit the like button for me. And so it is like things, you can tell everything has changed. The air has changed. Everything, there's like a difference. At least to me, I know that for sure. So a difference around the house, the smell, like everything, like even outside, it just feels so good. I had my window open. Who's that? I don't know why it's not showing here. I can see it. Let me see who's that. Louisa, thank you. Thank you for the Cash App. All right, if anybody has a question and or if you want to just talk about something, relationship, love life, relationships, Louisa, thank you so much for the Cash App. I totally appreciate you. Is there a message I need to hear? So Louisa, is there a message? Let's see, is there a message for Louisa? Let's clear this thing out. We have a message for Louisa. Ooh, follow your heart. Aquarius, you could potentially be dealing with an Aquarius or Aquarius somewhere around you, but basically the star card, following your heart, do what's right for you. The number 17 being significant or important, or the number 8 significant or important. There's an air sign that you could potentially be dealing with or that's around you, but it's like hope come, you finding your faith, your purpose, and renewal. So relax a little bit, kind of step back and get a fresh perspective in a situation, but there's good fortune. And this card also being a good omen for you about rejuvenation. So some type of, maybe some, relax a little bit, take a soothing healing bath. Oh, you know what, y'all? I am pulling out my bath salts and stuff because I told you I keep salt with me. So okay, Louisa, let me finish your message first and foremost, because your message kind of gave me the thing. Like doing a purification bath or something, because it's like maybe something you've been thinking about that they want to tell you or they need you to pay attention to. So I feel like a bath is in order, like a spiritual bath. And then take your notebook, your journal, notebook, journal, whatever you do, a pen. Make sure you take water with you. And yeah, enjoy what comes. There's a flow that is about to come to you. So if you can do that, there's a direction that you'll clearly see, okay? And thanks again for the Cash App. Good morning, everyone. Can you hit the like button for me, please? If you have a question, please feel free. Happy Monday, everybody. I figured we should start our Monday, our day off well. There's lots more readings, specific readings coming today, because I got a lot of messages. So I didn't want to do it here, but... Okay, Prestige Girl. My person is a Scorpio. Is there a message for us? All right, Prestige Girl. Is there a message? Is there a message for Prestige Girl? Do you have a message? All right, it looks like movement happening for you guys. So yes, is the message. Yes, they do have a message, but it talks about movement and progression. It's time for y'all to kind of like move things along, keeping things under control or in alignment. So that could also potentially mean that there has been something that's been off a little bit between you and that person, and it's saying like, oh, okay, I don't even know. Okay, can you don't be mad at me? All right, because I'm about to tell you something. You asked. it's almost like they're saying, not like y'all don't have to split up or something, but you do your thing, that person does their thing, because it's almost saying that if it's meant to be or things being meant to be, it'll come together. So you focus on you, that person focuses on them, and things are speeding up, you know. And it could be in two separate directions, but if it's like the butterfly thing. If it's meant to be, if you let it go and it comes back, then it's yours or whatever. But I'm not saying that you have to let anything go. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just basically saying, they're saying do your thing, and for that person to do their thing, and then you'll see. Because the chariot is about alignment and movement. So things are moving for y'all. Okay? Does that make any sense to you? And again, I'm not saying you got to split your relationship up. I'm just saying that they're saying things are going one way for you and another way for the person. And for everybody to kind of, if it's going to work, y'all have to keep things together, if that makes any sense. Hit the like button for me, guys, please. If you're in the chat, okay, thank you. Thank you. I didn't know if I was saying it correctly, because I don't want it to sound like, you know, because that's not what was being said. But thank you. Anybody else have any questions? Want to talk about anything? I'm going to, you know, do this for a little minute because I'm waiting for... Oh, and if y'all... It's 8:48, just so y'all know. 8:48. So you might want to look that up if you're here and you're watching. Y'all, I don't know why I like using these cards, doing, because I should really throw them away, but for some reason, the fact that they're split in half is, like, appealing to me. I don't know why. It's just, I just learned to work with them, but, because it almost gives me the feeling of, like, masculine and feminine, one side half and half, but it's weird, so don't judge me, okay? You're welcome, Louisa, and thank you. I totally appreciate you. Anybody else have any questions, concerns, anything you want to talk about? As far as the videos are concerned, there's more, for some reason, it's been more specific individual messages. So I don't know how to kind of like, because there's only so many characters we can put on the YouTube tab. So when it's being like a very specific message, but I also want somebody to know what's in the message, I don't know what to do as far as, you know, making it grab the person that is supposed to grab. So there were 6 messages yesterday, and to me, they were all specific messages for a specific person. So I tried to make it as clear as I could in the title, but remember, I'm only working with limited space. So I don't know how to distinguish, okay, so this person, this message is for this person, they're just giving the messages. Because even today, I got like probably 5 or 6 messages that are going to go up again, and I'm only working with limited characters. So if anybody has a suggestion or something as to what I should do in labeling them, because to me, each message seems like it's personal to somebody. And so because this time is like, we went into a new season and things just changed, it's basically giving everybody the information that they needed. And I can't pinpoint, okay, well, this message belongs to this person or this message belongs to this person, because as it's happening, each person, like, people are going into the message and they're saying, okay, this is my message. I claim this message because this, and this. And one girl, I love you. Your comment was so amazing. And she said, because I'm thinking like the reading was so specific. I'm like, who the heck could this be for? But she literally said, I had everything belonged to her, like even the way that it got laid out. And so I'm like, okay, because it's weird as to what's happening right now. It's just, they're coming, the messages are just coming, and so I'm gonna just put them out. But if you notice, like, normally the readings are getting like 1,000 or something views on them. This time it was very limited, but I think it's because the people who are the message is meant for is getting it, and the people that is not meant to see it, they're seeing whatever message is meant for them. Or I don't know how it's going, but it might be overwhelming to y'all for so many messages to come out at one time, and I hope that it's not, but that's just what's happening right now. So, and I just got to do what is being given. So hopefully it's not. If it is overwhelming, y'all let me know, but I don't know what to do other than just put the messages where they're supposed to be. So if you're in the chat, please like the chat, and thank you guys for coming this morning. If anybody has any questions, you can put it in the chat, and I'll definitely try to help you out. So we got 8 people here. Can you like the chat, please? Thank you. It helps me. It's, you know, equal give and take. Thank you. So that was really what I wanted to say. There's a lot of messages that are going to go up. Hopefully the people who see them, they're meant for, will see them. Well, I know that that's going to happen, so that's not even a thing. But it's just like, I just want to make sure that everybody is very much aware to kind of look and see what belongs to you, and to make sure that I'm giving the message to the right people, okay? So that's what I gotta say. Anybody, are y'all all at work already this morning? Because I didn't know if it was like too early, but I was told to come here. So apparently somebody needed me for something. So I'm waiting to see who it was. Louisa, I know you. Tony, you. WM, definitely, because you were here first. And WM, you said you've been missing the chat lately. So you made it first. So I know it was meant for you to see. And if anybody else has any questions, let me know. Or maybe I'm just going to go ahead and do a reading and call it a day while we're here, okay? So let's see what happens. What does Pisces need to know for today? All right, so first and foremost, we have the 4 of Pentacles. Saving money, security, conservation. So basically working on your foundation is important for you. And also, this is about hoarding. So if you're a hoarder energy... Okay, let's see. Come in, everyone. Like the chat. Put your energy. I know that's right. Put your energy in here. That's right, Louisa. Thank you. The way money flows. So, hey, Eric. Good morning. And thank you for the donation the other day, too. So, the way money and energy flows, the laws. So maybe that's also important, too. Looking up the laws of the universe. So then that way it's like you having a better understanding. But some of these laws come from within. So it's basically like your DNA letting you know what's right and what's wrong. If you are waiting for money to come in, you might feel like, okay, well, I can't donate, or I can't give this, or I can't give that. And I'm not even saying to me. I'm just saying in general. There may be a way that God is saying they need for you to clear out space. Hoarding is like if you got too many clothes or something and you're not wearing them all, you can actually donate to somebody else that could potentially use that. So it's whatever it is that you're doing, or whatever it is that you feel like you have a blockage at, wherever you feel like you have a blockage at, that area. Good morning. Then that it's basically telling you how to free it up, how to let go. All right, so we have 7 of Wands here. Stand your guard, stand your ground. Challenges, competition, protection, perseverance. So protecting yourself by all means. Defense and maintaining control. So to me, it's giving me the vibe like a person that is trying to hold on, trying to keep everything in alignment, trying to protect yourself away from people who are trying to invade your space, for one, but also trying to protect yourself in a way where you're trying to just keep everything together, because this being here from the beginning, money, trying to make sure that you have the things that you need. 4 and 7 here being significant or important. Somebody may be 47 years old. March the 4th, March the 7th. Somebody could have been born in 74 as well. So those things being important. But it's like regaining control over a situation, over your life. And right now you may be questioning, like, what do I do? How do I get this done? This morning, something else I was doing, and I'm about to offer this too. If you have a Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, All of these things can be monetized. Good morning, Jessica. All of these things can be monetized. People don't realize, they think that you need a certain amount of numbers or whatever, even on Facebook. So I just did a class this morning with somebody, and I was thinking I should have recorded it, but I didn't. But I was teaching this young lady how to get her Facebook monetized. And so I'm actually thinking about doing one-on-ones with people, and maybe it's like something simple, $5. I don't know. On walking them through how to get your Facebook or your content monetized. Definitely Facebook right now, because that's one of the things people don't realize, they can get stars. And if you're like, don't have a job or looking for a job or something of that nature, and you're on social platforms, that's your job. These things can be monetized. So if you're doing it anyway, hey Benita, if you're doing it anyway, why not get paid for it? So people don't realize, like, even in Facebook, okay, so if your Facebook, you doing reels on Facebook, you have to go in and make it active. And even though you might not have the 10,000 followers for Facebook, all you need is to go in and activate the stars, so people can actually still donate to you on your reels that you're making. And a lot of people don't know that. So at this point, I'm thinking, okay, maybe I should start doing some classes, one-on-one with that. And that way I'll walk you through how to actually get these things activated, because a lot of people, unemployed and this, that, and the third, but you're leaving money on the table because you're doing social media anyway. You have a phone. So why not put the two together and start benefiting from it? So that's a real thing that's happening as well right now. So we have Page of Wands here, inspiration, ideas, discovery. So that's the idea. Discovering what you need to do in order to kind of establish your life, because this is what this looks like. Somebody could potentially be moving from a place, and trying to figure out, like, maybe I can't afford this, or I can afford this, but I can't afford that. Either way, leaving money on the table. So it's time for us to start, monetizing our life. And I know that sounds crazy, but it makes sense. If you think about it, you're already doing these things anyway. So put the two and two together. Travel plans. So somebody going on vacation, kudos to you. I can't wait till that's me. But as y'all know, I'm having to sit still for a minute. So once it's time, then it's time. So we have freedom, excitement, exploration. So really trying to figure out who you are as a person, and what you need to do for the next steps, because that's like purpose, finding your purpose. Wands there. We have a 10, which is a completion, also happening here. Wheel of Fortune, good luck, karma, life cycles, destiny. So everybody's going through karma. And at this point, I just told y'all, we just went through a portal, a new cycle, a new change that just happened. If you were a part of it, kudos to you. Congratulations, because as you know, you got to upgrade. New gifts, new talents coming in. If you were not a part of it and you don't even know what I'm talking about, you might need to hit that chat, so then that way I can kind of help you, enlighten you, so that way you won't miss it again. Good luck, life cycles. So the things that you're doing at this age, however old you are, because like I said, somebody could be 47, somebody born in 72. I mean, okay, so 72, but 74 also. At this point in your life, you should be at this phase, or you should be doing this thing. And a lot of us may be trying to figure out, because, again, I didn't think I was going to be going through a divorce, but now I know why I had to go through that divorce. I know why I had to go through that cycle. One, it was necessary for me to see who that person was, but two, also to put me in alignment for the thing that I'm about to do next. Can you guys hit the like button for me? Thank you. So it is a phase that we have to go through. So right now, where you are in life, knowing that it was done on purpose. God hasn't left you. You're not alone. You're not by yourself. There's people who are going through the same exact thing that you're going through as well. But if you're afraid to talk about it, or if you're afraid to, okay, so this is the thing. Because I just want to explain this properly. When we go through the dark night of the soul, or at least I know when I went through the dark night of the soul, but I hear a lot of people saying this. I got away from everybody. I had to get away from everybody because I had to make stuff make sense. And I'm a person. You got to make it make sense for me. If it don't make sense, it's confusion. Confusion is of the devil. I don't like that. So I had to get away from everybody in order to get my bearings, in order to get my footing, in order for me to understand what was actually happening, right? And so I had to be by myself. And during that time, it was kind of bringing clarity to me, like, okay, so one, I needed to hear God, and you can't hear when other people are talking. So if you're around everybody, and everybody's giving their opinion, oh, well, I would do this if I was you, and this, that, they're not you. Only you can fix your life. And so you have to get away from everybody. But at that point in time, I started writing something, and I was saying the biggest trick of the devil is to keep you isolated and alone. You want to know why? Because then he can attack you. So one, you searching for God in the process, and yes, you have to be alone during that time, but then God starts to tell you, okay, I gave you the keys, and so now I need you to open doors for other people. And what we get stuck in, like, a cycle of saying, okay, well, I'm still triggered. I'm still triggered because this happened or that happened, and I don't know who to trust. But that was when God is saying, I'm giving you discernment. I'm giving you trust your instincts, because it's like a parent with a kid riding a bike. So when you get brought into the area, it's like, now I'm here, I'm being taught by, God, I'm being taught by the ancestors. But also there comes a time when they put you on the bike, and then they let you go, and you thinking they holding on to the bike. Meanwhile, you just pedaling happy and free, and don't realize until you see you getting further and further away from this person. Meanwhile, they still there. So it's like that kind of. So when God gives you the little push, and he's now saying, okay, you can ride this bike by yourself, a lot of us don't go and try to do it. We ball back up and say, okay, no, I can't do that. When, like me right now, I'm doing this is the training wheel thing. I'm trying to donate. Can you tell me what to do? I tried 2 different devices. Okay, where are you donating to? Are you donating to my Cash App, because it's here? Or if you're trying to donate to the channel, it's the $ to the right hand side. Prestige Girl. So you got 2 options. You can either Cash App me, which is up there at the top, or you can do the donation to the channel, which is to the right hand side, where you send that heart emoji right there. That emoji right there, it's right underneath that. So us going through the cycles, that's the cycles of life, a completion. So God's saying, okay, I taught you this, you had to be in isolation, but now it's time for you to come out of that, and it depends on how you want to do it. So I'm not outside to the world, but technically I'm outside to the world, because how many people's on YouTube? That's the thing. So now I'm doing the what I was told that I needed to do. So you have to help other people navigate themselves out of the dark night of the soul, because some people don't make it from there. And honestly, if my mind wasn't so strong, I wouldn't have made it from there either, because if you've been there, you know what happens. You know the communication that they give. You know the stuff that happens in that area. It's a dark place. So now the trick of the devil is, you got triggered in order to do that, and now I'm going to keep you isolated. I'm going to keep you alone. Man is not meant to be alone. This world is amazing. For all the problems and all the trouble that there is to have, this world is still amazing. And this morning, I was on Instagram, and I saw somebody had this post, and it says, I'm afraid to love somebody because I've been stabbed, I've been poked in the eye, I've been this, I've been that. And to me, it instantly gave me a feeling like I feel sad for that person. And the reason being, if love is the highest frequency, I think a lot of us need to first learn to love ourselves. Because when we love ourselves, that's something that we start to feel like, okay, I can give that to somebody else. Or, because to me, I just don't understand. And maybe somebody, if y'all can go in the chat and you can make me understand, just because somebody hurts you, it's not the person that we dealing with. It's the spirit of the person that you're dealing with in that situation. A force, an entity. And if you understand that, then you know that that person was either meant to come help you in a certain type of way, or teach you something, or so if y'all can help me with that part, because I don't get that. To me, it's that person did something to me, but I'm still gonna go love again. I'm gonna love somebody else, because that's a feeling that, why would you not want to have that? So that's the part I'm not understanding. And you know, I have also been to the point where I'm saying, okay, I'm not doing that. Like, I just will cut you off, period, point blank. I don't need to be here with you, or you don't need to be here with me, because we're not the same energy. So you take yourself onto somebody that's gonna love you the way that you need to be loved. That's the way I think of it. And maybe I might be, you know, messed up in that area, but I don't see where, okay, this person hurt me and now I gotta hurt everybody else that comes along. I don't believe that. Guys, can you hit the like button for me? So a completion, a level up has happened. All right, so moving into a different area and arena. Hit the like button for me, please. It's 14 people here, 10 likes. Okay, so again, it's something that I was just talking about. So betrayal, some type of betrayal that happened. 17 being significant or important, 10 or the number or 7. Well, 7 being March 7th, March 10th. 7 being here twice, so 77. Somebody could have been born in 77. Okay, guys, hit the like button for me. But again, the last card was in the other, I was doing something else, and it was Aquarius. So dealing with an Aquarius. So you could be an Aquarius, Pisces, cusp baby as well. So that's the February version. But betrayal, deception, getting away with something, acting strategically, and trickery. Okay, so you need to pay attention. If you feel like somebody is being deceptive, trust and know they are. Because karma being here and this person sneaking away, it's like a person taking all their stuff and leaving. So you could potentially pack up and come home. Hey, Yum Num. Letting someone who hurts you. All right. Letting someone who hurts you be the one to dictate how you move through your love life. Biggest trick, or yes, biggest trick of abuse is continuing their abuse to yourself. Stop to get, yes, please, because that's what I think. And so it's like a lot of times when people are saying, I'm not gonna hurt somebody, or I can't now allow somebody else near me because these people hurt me. Well, does that mean that you don't have discernment, or you're not trusting your instincts or your intuition? Good morning. Okay, I'm glad you're lurking. I love you. So that's the thing that I'm wondering. Like, if their actions now made you scary, like that means that did something to you. So like he said, you definitely need to go get some type of counseling or something, because it's the math's not mathing. But also paying attention, so having some discernment when these people out here doing this stuff that they doing. Thank you. I came to check y'all out just to make sure, because I got to do some readings today, but I wanted y'all to know that there's a lot of readings going up, and they're very specific. And so to me, it's like talking to several different individuals. So apparently all of y'all, a lot of people are in my energy right now. And I'm not gonna lie, it's giving me the best feeling, because it's almost like a change that has happened. So the shift that happened when fall came in, and I totally am thankful. So, but I totally love what you said, Yum Num. You should never let somebody else dictate how you move at all, period. Like, why would you do that? But this is a lot of the memes that keep going around, and I keep telling y'all I don't like them, because it's like people will hear something, they'll be like, oh, that resonates with me, like, because that was a celebrity that was saying it, and he was saying, like, I got poked in the eye, I got this, I got that, so I'm afraid to let people come around me. But he also said something else that kind of made me understand. He said sometimes he goes quiet, and that's the thing. When I said on love life and relationships, that's what a lot of the men are saying, that they go quiet, and they're saying it's nothing wrong with the relationship. They just want to be quiet. But sometimes women, we don't understand, which I understand, because I be quiet too. Like I promise you, I feel like sometimes in a past life I had to be a dude because I have so many qualities that are like my behavior, I want to be quiet. And that's part of the reason why I'm saying, like, right now, me learning to be by myself, or me, like, not having nobody around. Listen, that is almost giving me the vibe, like, I don't have to worry what nobody has to. Good morning, shining my inner light. No, you know, when people are around, you say, oh, you want something to eat, you want this to eat, and then everybody says, no, I want this, that, or the third. Everybody wants something different. I don't have to worry about what nobody wants to eat. I can eat what I want. I can cook what I want, because there's nobody saying, oh, I don't want it. So, but the other part about me is, I love when there's people around for me to cook for, and for, you know, that type of thing. But what he was saying was, sometimes he goes silent and he don't want to talk to nobody else. He just wants to be by himself. Meaning, I can be in the same house with you, I just don't want to talk to you right now. What's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. Because I feel the exact same way, which also gives me the vibe, like, because I said it to y'all before, is it wrong? And somebody tell me if I'm wrong for this, because I really want to know. Is it wrong that when I do get in a relationship with somebody, that I want to have my own bedroom? Is that wrong? I mean, because I don't feel like that's wrong. Upgraded on 9/11. I do. I do that all the time. I understand you. Yes. So, because listen, I want to sleep with my person every night, because I love being cuddled up and everything else. So I definitely want to do all that. We can definitely meet in the room. But when I just want to be quiet, can I just go to my own room or to my own space? I think that's why men have men caves and stuff of that nature, because they just want to have time to themselves. And I think that's okay. Benita says she agree. Yum Nami said, hell no, that's value and personal. Yes. Because literally, like, I don't want you to be away from me, but I want you to be down the hallway or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to have to be outside of the house or anything of that nature, but I feel like, can we be alone together? That's like, I know that's weird, but that's what I want. Because I don't want him to leave, but I want him to, you know, you go have your space and I have my space, and then when you are done thinking, or when we need to meet up to talk, or when we hungry, or, you know, because I want to, again, I want to spend every night with you. I want to go to bed with you. I want to do all that. But if you want to wake up in the morning and you don't want to take it, I have got to be alone at least 3 hours a day. I don't think it's that much for me, but at least, yeah, at least an hour or two. I'm with you. And sometimes 3 hours. Listen, we were on that live the other day for 3 hours, and I promise you, it did not seem like that live was 3 hours long. Time flies when you're having fun. Because literally, we had the best conversation the other day. We are not joined at the hip and taking it. Yes, exactly. And what if that person don't want to get up and don't want to make their bed? I don't want it to be like, I got to make you now, because I want to get up and I want to make my bed. And that's one of the things, that's a goal that I set for myself. It might not be a goal that they set for themselves. And it would almost be like, to me, I don't want to not be with a person just because of that. Like, okay, they don't want to make up their bed, so now I can't be with you. But if you don't want to make up your bed, and then we don't have our own rooms, that's going to really get on my nerves. And so that's going to be a thing that now creates a problem between me and you, and I don't want to do that. So it's giving me the vibe, like, if we have our own rooms, then it won't matter, because you'll be in your room and I'll be in my room. And even if you need me to come clean up your room, sometimes I will come help you clean up your room. Or I'll come clean up your room if you need me to. I don't mind, because I don't mind taking care of my person and all of that nature. We'll get the cleaners to come clean up your room. However you need it to be, but can I just please have my own room? And I don't know if that's wrong or right, or... But that's just one of my, at this point, these are one of my things, because now I'm coming up with a list of things that I like. Guys, can you hit the like button for me, please? So I want them to be able to come up with things that they like too, because what if they say, like, they don't like, is there any guys in here? Because I want to know some things that guys don't like. I know one thing I heard. Okay, so another thing, social media. So now I'm like a social media influencer, right? So I'm doing stuff on YouTube, I'm doing stuff on Instagram, I'm doing stuff on TikTok, I'm doing stuff on Facebook, right? So, but I would like for my person, can I just comb that closet with the okay, so you want to claim this hall closet with the beanbag chair? Yes. You can have that. See, I'm willing to give that. That's negotiation. See what I'm saying? So you can claim that. But what about like social media? So right now, to me, I don't want to date anybody that don't want to be on social media, because I'm on social media. That's the way that I make my money. That's the way I'm going to make my money. That's the way that I'm building for me to make money. So I don't want a person who don't want to be on social media. That to me is a deal breaker. Why? Because I'm not hiding you, and I'm not hiding anything. Everything don't have to be seen, and we can choose the parts that need to be seen. We can definitely do that. But I don't want, the last person was like, they just didn't want me doing stuff on social media. I didn't, and I respected that, because, you know, that was my person out. But as of now I have a different sense of goals and things now. And so this has been my direction. And also the way I'm supposed to help and the way I am helping is me by me being on social media. So it's almost giving me the vibe like the new person would also be a social media person as well. And that just lets me know that I don't want to be with a person who don't. So that's the thing. Like, I don't want to dictate what a person does. Yes, let's please choose things to share. Like, but a person that's saying they don't want to be on social media, period, is not for me. You see what I'm saying? So now I'm making conscious decisions of activities, behaviors, things that I know are not for me. It's just not for me. Get somebody else to do it. So a person coming up to me and saying, okay, well, I think that I know God sent me to you because this, that, and the third. I'm going to be asking several questions. And if you don't fall in this criteria, get somebody else to do it, because I'm not it. Because that would also be the thing that we talked about the other day when we said settling. Because I want to be with somebody, I'm going to settle for a person who is, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not settling because I'm fine, okay by myself. But again, I know that that's not the way that it's supposed to be. It's designed that way for now because that's just what it is. Can you guys hit the like button for me? Thank you. And if y'all got anything to say, if y'all want to chime in, please do, because this is like some serious stuff that I'm trying to figure out. But also, if you have a question that you want me to answer, I will definitely do that. So I'm here for it. But I'm just trying to figure out like the relationship aspects, because I see a lot of people giving out relationship advice, but to me, I feel like they not even in a relationship, didn't even have a successful relationship, or like, how you gonna be giving people relationship advice or acting like you're an expert in a specific area when you haven't even done it? Like, that makes no sense to me. Or telling people like playing games in relationships. Like, why are you doing that? Why are you teaching people that? If you like somebody, tell them. If you don't like them, you don't gotta tell them, or you could tell them if they come into you. Okay, so this, one of the things is, so there's a guy that keeps every day, I keep telling y'all about this because it was in one of the readings. Like, this person is every day in my inbox saying something that's weird to me because I'm not even having a conversation with this person. I have not said 2 words to this person. But meanwhile, now today, they're like spamming my page with like hearts and this, that, and the third. To me, that's triggering to me because it's also a red flag. You're love bombing. But on another note, when it's a person that I like or a person that I want to be with, please love bomb me. You see what I'm saying? Like, because I want to be like, I'm a person who's kind of like all up on my person. So I want to sit and cuddle with you on the couch and let's watch movies. I don't even watch TV, but that's something that I like to do with a person. I'll go to the movies. Yes, stalking, and I felt harassed. I ain't gonna lie to you, this morning I felt harassed because it's almost like you're trying to force me to talk to you. I'm never gonna respond. I'm never gonna talk to you. You're not my type. I don't want to have to tell you you're not my type. You're just not my type. And the way you're doing it is violating my personal space. At this point, you violated me. And that's the way I feel. So I should not have to wake up every morning. There's a lack of reciprocity for two reasons. Yes. Not caring or not wanting it. Yes. And the funny part is, now if you saw that I looked at the because when they sent the picture, I looked at the messages. You literally said, clearly you didn't respond because you didn't like what you saw. So you knew I looked at it, you know I ignored it, and yet you're still over here. Why? Because you're not respecting yourself. Because me, I'm gonna respect myself and I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna say that that person clearly just don't want my attention, and so I'm gonna move on. Yes, like exactly. Tell them they they run. I just don't understand why 3 years later they yeah. Yeah, hello, broken and abused. And that's the thing. And that's what that's giving me. It's giving me, this person is broken and abused. They know that I'm a giver. They know that I'm a healer. So you trying to get my attention because you need something from me. Something that I'm not willing to give. I'm just not going to do it. Because at this point, I'm going to respect myself and I'm going to know enough that get somebody else to do it. Please, get somebody else to do it. I'm not it. I'm just not it. And when I tell y'all at this point, I'm saying, I'm just not giving, because y'all know how in the videos I'll be saying, Pisces, at this point, it almost seems like, and I know for a lot of us, we're just at the point where we're no longer taking your shit. It either is or it's not. Okay? You either is or you ain't my baby. Okay? And at this point, you're not my baby. Like, I don't want you to be in my energy. I don't want you to be in my space. I don't want you to, like, so I can't even respond, because guess what? If I even respond, can you please stop? You know what that's going to do? It's going to open the door for a conversation, because now they're going to say, well, why do you not? I don't care. Like, I'm just not going to give it to you because I don't care. And I know you want me to respond in some form or fashion. I'm not going to open the door to have a conversation with you. I don't want to. I don't have to. I'm not going to be forced to, because to me, I feel like the amount of what this person is doing, you're trying to force me into some type of interaction with you, and I'm not going to do it. Then, shop is closed. We retired from the fixing. Yes, we have retired from the fixing game. We are now fixing ourselves. So to me, what I feel like, and again, somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, right? Or if you feel like so if I work on myself, right, and I fix myself, and I continue to pour in myself, if I stand in the mirror and tell myself, you are this and that and so amazing and this, that, and the third, and I continue to pour love and everything into myself, right, shouldn't that put me on a frequency of when a person that is in alignment with me, that can come in and knows how to handle me, will show up? Because a person's not going to show up and try to play a game and say, well, I'm gonna respond 3 hours later. No. If me and you meet and we talking, or we happen to have an interaction that's good, that person will say, her energy is so amazing, I need to get close to that. Like, I'm not gonna play a game with her and you know, I'm gonna call it, wait 3 hours, or I'm gonna wait till the next day, or I'm gonna wait till she texts me 3 times, because I'm not gonna text you. I'm also a person, I don't really do the texting thing, because texting sometimes to me conveys the wrong message. And a person can think that now we arguing over a text message when all I said was, hey, you know what I'm saying? Or what you doing? So to me, and I might be old school in that version, because somebody might be a straight up texter. So to me, again, I'm not going to date a person that is wanting to just text me all day long. If you shoot me a text here and there because you at work and you busy, yes, I'm cool with that. But if we got to send messages that are freaking books via text message, get somebody else to do it. Get somebody else to do it, because I don't got time for that. I got other stuff I need to do. And I will take my time to stop and talk to you, because if I'm in it, I'm in it. I'd rather just talk to you. So again, there's ways for you to get stuff done, but the way people are I don't know what the interaction is right now with people on the internet, or the way that the new age dating goes. I don't understand it. And so again, it might be the fact that I'm older. Yum num. Yeah, it's like, yeah, match the energy. Yes, match the energy, and that's what I'm needing. Okay, so definitely you saying it's science. So apparently I'm not wrong. So that's why I felt like I'm gonna just direct everything that I need, or everything that I want into me, and the person that is in alignment with me or on the same frequency as me will eventually cross paths. But I'm not into trying to have to work hard for you to see me. See me. I'm not a pick me ass bitch. I'm not that. Love me. Love me. No, I'm not doing that. Either you love me or you don't. And quite frankly, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm a person that initially, from the beginning, I'll be trying to get people not to like me. Because this is the thing, I don't want to waste my time either. All magic is just science. We can't. Yes, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. So initially, like when people meet me, either you gonna love me or you gonna hate me instantly. And that's the way, because I don't want to waste my time on you. No way. Me and you gonna spend time doing what? I don't like that. Good morning, Love Stacks. Yeah, I don't really like that. So to me, my version is, if, because you know how they say you meet the person's representative from the beginning. Well, I don't have none of them. It just is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. Yeah, you definitely got to know what you want. Please know what you want, and that's the thing. And we have room to change. Hi guys, good morning. Can y'all please hit the like button for me? We all have the right to change, and that's the other thing. We can change. I'm not trying to stop nobody from that, because change is good. Change is inevitable. Okay. But as we are changing, even still, if we're learning together, because to me, I think yes, Love Stacks, the same, yes. So if we're learning together, we're on the same frequency, we're on the same page. You pouring into me, and I'm learning from you, and you learning from me. You know they can't. Hello, that's what I'm learning, Benita. They can't handle it. Hey, Laurel, good morning. Love you, I love your vibe too. Amazing, everybody. Happy Monday. Hit the like button for me, please. Universe gives whatever. Exactly. Hello. And that's what I'm saying. Whatever you expect it to give. And that's what I'm getting at. And because I know that I'm an amazing person, so I expect amazing from the universe. Why should I not? I'm putting out that. Good morning, everybody. So if we know that what we are in alignment for, or what we are in alignment with, then we don't got to second guess, like when a person shows up and now they're just doing too much. Because this dude is doing way too much. You literally are harassing me right now. The energy that you're trying to get from me, I'm not going to give you. And so a person would say, because what they always end up telling me is, God sent me to talk to you. God didn't send you to talk to me, because guess what? The person that God sends, I'm going to instantly be able to look at this man and I'm going to say, that's him. That's him. And so I don't know if people believe in love at first sight. Well, you know, either, but I do. I believe that my soul recognizes that person's soul. It's going to recognize that person's soul. So something that's in alignment for me, you're not going to have to tell me God sent you. I'm going to know God sent you. Good morning, Jay. I'm dealing with a Cancer and I'm unsure if he's genuine, but he says he wants the best for me. But I'm a Pisces and I know my intuition beyond this point. Hey, hello. So guess what? If you're saying you're unsure, then that's the first word that points out to me that, oh, you right. You should definitely be unsure, because there's something that this person is either hiding or they sent their representative. So if you being a Pisces, once it gets triggered, stop second guessing yourself. Stop second guessing yourself. And that's the thing that God has been working on with a lot of us. Our first intuition is normally right. If your intuition is saying something sucks, guess what? It sucks. Something ain't right. They just covered it up. So if that's what you feel, know that it ain't right, okay? Just at this point, Something's a little fishy from the fishy. Okay? Point blank, period. That's the first thing that I have learned. At this point, I'm not second guessing myself no more. When you show up, you not right, you not right, period. I don't care what you try to do to try to avoid it, fix it, this, that, and the third. You just not right. Because later on, I'm going to regret that I spent 16 years with you knowing something was off with me and you from the beginning. But no, because I just wanted to be with somebody and because I just felt like I was tired of being alone. You tired of being alone because there's something that you need to fix about yourself that is throwing you off. Because I'll be liking being alone. I'll be over here eating stuff that, and having me some fun. I'll be laughing, all types of stuff. Like, people just don't even know the amount of stuff that I'll be doing that is me. I don't have to hide me from me. I don't have to hide me from God, because God know I'm funny. Because I know God be like, this girl. It's just when you get around other people, that's right, our souls do know. Some people, you're not listening to your soul. Benita, straight facts. Not listening to their souls. They're not listening to their souls. Guys, hit the like button for me, please. And why would you not listen to your soul? You want to listen to everybody else but yourself. You're giving out good advice. I'll be trying to avoid the red flags because I don't judge and believe in change. Guess what? And this is the thing. Perception. Your perception is totally off, okay? Because I'm not going to judge you for your red flags. I love you for who you are. I'm not judging your red flags. You just not going to be that around me, okay? So it's not that you judging the red flags on nobody. Hey, Laurel. Exactly. Societal conditioning. That is correct. I am my own best friend too, Yum Num. Hello, it starts with me. And that's why I keep saying, like, the energy that has to come around me, because I know this person is going to be my best friend. I'm my best friend first, but my person I want to be my best friend. Like, my friends used to tell me, or people that I used to be around would say, you're telling that person too much information. Well, if I can't tell that person the information, then you're not it. You're not it. And I don't understand how people can be in relationships, and you're hiding stuff from your person. That right there is a red flag that you should not be with that person. And again, I'm not judging nobody. I want everybody to be their true selves. It's people that's been around me that a lot of people will say, well, why you hang out with that person? This person is this person is that. I'm not a judger, and it's not my business. But do you have to be the one to help them grow and put up with their... Exactly. Do you have to be that one? Because especially if that's going to take you down. And it's certain things like, so there was one girl that I used to be friends with. Everybody would say something about, this person, she always talks about people and she's always this and she's always that. And did I notice that? Definitely. Which also led me to know you only tell her stuff that you don't mind, telling people, it being told. And then two, I'm going to love her anyway, because before I knew that was her character flaw or whatever, I recognized her. So me and her soulmates from, a different time, a different place. And whether or not she's that in this lifetime, I just loved her for who she was. But trust and know, I saw everything in her and I just knew where to put her and where not to put her. So that was the thing. We got to learn how to put, if these people are souls that come along to, teach you a lesson, then the lesson could be to how to organize their place in your life. We don't have to give all of ourselves to everyone. Exactly. We do not have to give all of ourselves. It's like celebrities. When I tell people, celebrities, when you put yourself on a platform, yes, you are opening yourself up to now be judged, scrutinized, whatever it is people want to do. But that don't necessarily mean I'm opening up to give you my whole entire existence. That's not what I'm here for. So I'm going to give you what I want to give you. And the things that I don't want to give you, I'm going to keep private to myself. That don't mean I'm hiding nothing. It just means it's none of your business. So to me, it's about organizing the place, the time, the situation, that people are allowed to see. But also, to me, the other part about that is, because y'all keep hearing me say this, are you the same person in public as you are, like, when nobody's watching, is your character the same? And if you are really a nasty energy behind the scenes, and you portray one thing, I pray to God exposes you every time. That's why I said I don't have a representative from the beginning. And also, I'm not going to not do some stuff because you're watching. I'm going to do what I want because God is watching. And if it's something that I know I'm not supposed to do because you're watching or whatever, then don't do it. But if somebody sees me doing something that they say, oh, well, she shouldn't do that because she's supposed to be this, you mind your business. Because I'm going to stand on it because God told me do it anyway. So you worry about yourself. And I'm going to tell you, yes, I did that. Or no, I didn't do that. So to me, it's like people put too much emphasis on what people around them say. When, why are you worried about them? They don't have a heaven or hell to put you in. We don't have to give all of it. Exactly. Each and every person we come across in life, we are supposed to teach or learn from. I listen, maybe, because some people are unteachable and some people, what I'm going to learn from you? Nothing. So some people just meant to be here and you see them and you say, go with God. But people that interact with you, definitely. So people who are meant to be along your pathway, then that's a definite. But the other people, like, yeah, I don't got to interact with you. I don't even got to talk to you. Like that dude that's in my inbox. I don't got to talk to you. That's why I don't trust people who are always nice. Well, because you also know that that's a thing. Like, literally, how are you always nice? And I'm always a nice person. But also, if you get me wrong, I'm going to always be the other version, too. So they're always this until they're not. That's the part that I be thinking. You can be this up until you not. You can be a good girl up until you not. It's like when people say, the image of a person is this. Just because I'm I'm a very clean person on the outside and I'm, carrying myself in a certain type of way, this and the third. What my dude see is going to be some different stuff. Because guess what? They'll think that, okay, on the outside, she's this. But when I got a man, I'm definitely going to do some freak shit. I'm going to definitely do some hoe shit. You see what I'm saying? But to society, do you got to know that? No, it's not your business. But again, you get an energy like me, I don't give a damn what you know. Because God know. God know. God know I was doing that and I liked it. So should I be embarrassed that another person, saw it? No. Like, who are you to judge me? Judge your mom. I think God gets me, probably finds me. Exactly. That's what I be saying, Laurel. I think God be having a field day with me because he be like, girl, did you just say that? Yes, I did. Yes, I did, God. They should have run. They should run right now. Can you tell me the difference in a soulmate, a karmic mate, a twin flame, and which one are we supposed to be with or learn from? They all gonna show up and they all gonna be the same, just so you know. So it ain't no difference in none of them. They all show up. They all are supposed to be because we got a twin flame and then we have a false twin. So you have to distinguish between your twin flame and your false twin as well. Each one of these people are going to show up to the lesson is the blessing and the blessing is the lesson. That's the part where everybody keeps trying to distinguish between this, because even when something weird and messed up happens to us, there's still a lesson there. We just have to be the energy that says, because to me, if something messed up happens to me, I say, okay, well, what was the silver lining here? What was I supposed to learn? So they're all going to be on that same exact type of vibe. Even when you get your true person, the true person that's supposed to show up and be there, it still might be some, because this is an individual and you're an individual. Can you like everything about every person on earth? There's going to be something that maybe, because there was a person at one point in time, me and him didn't argue. The same person that is my false twin, the person that I'm in a divorce with right now, me and that person at one point in time never argued in life. Not one time. And then something changed when they were in a relationship that I wasn't in, and I don't know what was happening, but all of a sudden it just became chaos and conflict. And I'm looking at this person like, dude, what is wrong with you? Like I kept saying several times, we clearly got to be in a different, like in two different relationships, because he's having a problem. I'm not having no problem. Like, what is wrong with you? I'm very peaceful in my life. And when you don't bring peace to me, you can't be in my life. Like, I don't get it. That right there is a red flag to me. If somebody shows up and they're not peaceful, because I'm peaceful. I'm a very peaceful energy. So when you're not peaceful, I don't like that. And yes, you can have conflict with a person. Like, so your relationship, say we share space, we got to share space, and I'm leaving something out or you're leaving something out and one of us don't like that. Like me, I got a big thing about don't touch my stuff. Like I don't like my stuff to be touched. If I put it there, leave it there. I'll clean it up. I'll pick it up. Because to me, I know where I left it. When other people start touching my stuff, I don't know where it is, and then it frustrates me. And so I'm a person that has this thing like, you know, I understand I have issues that are, you know, somebody might deem as weird. But it frustrates me when I gotta go look for something that is mine, that I put in a place that I left it when all you had to do was not touch it. Because normally what they do is they touch it and then they forget where they put it at. I don't like that. So I don't want to cohabitate with a person that does that. Because guess what? When I put your stuff up, when I put your stuff up, if I clean your stuff up, I'm going to tell you exactly where it is that I put it at. How come you pick up somebody's stuff? How can you pick up somebody's stuff and not know where you put it at? Like that's almost dumb to me. Like, why did you touch it? Because I knew where it was when I left it there. So instantly I got a problem with that type of person. So, but because I love you and I know that people make mistakes, I'm not going to scream at you and say, because I can scream right now because, you know, I can talk shit. But if I'm with a person and they do that, I'm not going to yell at them. I'm going to say, baby, like, can you please just not touch my stuff? Because I knew where it was when I left it there, and I thank you for cleaning up behind me, but I don't need you to do that because I'll clean up behind myself. That's going to be the way I'm going to say it the first time. You do it again, sir. Sir, ma'am, can you please not touch me? So gradually, I'm going to be letting you know, like, I don't like that. And if you just don't respect my boundaries, now we might have a problem, and now we got to call a family meeting, because family meeting... Thank you guys. This Monday morning reading is greatly appreciated and more helpful than you know. You're so welcome. I get it. Catalyst. Karmic relationships give you the bigger tower that you need. Hello. Okay, so Yum Nom, you always, listen, I love you because you literally pick up where, I get it. So thank you, because to me, listen, they all giving me a vibe right now. Don't touch my stuff. That's why I need my own room. See what I'm saying? I keep all my stuff in my room. They have all their stuff in their room. Yeah, Yum Nom, you right, and I shouldn't have did it like that, because to me now I kind of like generalized them all together and lumped them all together. Because again, I think people get stuck on the titles, and then they don't realize, like, the energy is the energy, and you gonna go through some stuff with all of these energies. Do you have stickability? Because that's the other thing. Do you have stickability? Because I don't want nobody that's gonna cut and run on me either. Like, so that's another vibe that I gotta talk about, because if you can't go through something with somebody, you can't be here either. That's the thing. Because everything ain't always gonna be good. Everything, that's why we have like the karmic cycle, the karma, the will of. So say we make a bad investment, okay? Me and my person, we talk about it and we both agree that we are now going to invest in something, right? Because we all know that money is like one of the biggest things that people argue over in a relationship. So if me and you make a bad investment, and we both agreed that we were going to take our money and go put it into coffee beans or something, and we have this big old house, we got Bentleys, we got whatever it is that this person wants to have, we got Rolls Royces, we got all types of stuff, right? We make a bad investment and the money disappears, right? Are you going to run away? Because I'm not going to run away. I'm going to figure out how we going to get this money by tomorrow. We going to sell some, like, you know what I mean? So I'm not that energy too. Like, I don't want nobody that don't know how to go through some stuff. Because stuff happens. As y'all know, in the game of life, sometimes you up, sometimes you down. That's the karmic wheel, right? She lured you kind of dark. So what does that mean? What does that mean for you? Because So when a person says I'm kind of dark, that almost means like she thinks that that's a bad thing. To me, it's learning to be both things. You have to learn to be both energies. Because again, sometimes it don't require for me to chop your head off or for me to go crazy on you. So if you show up and you're very nice energy from the beginning, and then somebody does something to you, and now they're saying, I knew you were this, you get what you get. So I don't know what that means when you say I'm kind of dark, as if that like you just living in, are you just living in that energy? Is that what you're saying? Laurel, you must be typing. But to me, like when I say, if a person says, because I have been a dark energy, meaning as far as what other people would say is a dark energy, but they think that what I just said before, I'm gonna do what I want to do. Benita, about the camera thing, yeah, I feel like I'm being paranoid some days, but they're sketchiest. I think one of them, including my phone too. Well, guess what? We've been having that. Hold on. What did Benita say? Because I saw that she said something about a camera. Don't touch my stuff. You have a camera in my space. Oh, you were saying surveillance camera. Okay, I thought that she just meant that they just left that there. You meant a surveillance camera, Benita? Well, that happened to me too. I told y'all somebody put a tracker on me, so, and then everybody was acting like I was being paranoid until we found the tracker. So, you know, people pick up a little bit late, and then everybody was saying, "Oh, well, that was dangerous." It was dangerous when I was telling y'all, and y'all was trying to say I was crazy, but you know, okay, that's neither here nor there. It's only not crazy when the police get involved and then the evidence is actually found. So that's the weird part about it. Laurel, as you should. Because to me, that's the thing. Okay, so what happened to me during the dark night of the soul? Because God knew I was a very patient person. And so I kept saying, God, these people keep doing stuff. And God saying, are you okay? Because he was trying to teach somebody something, but he was using me to teach the person. And I'm saying, God, these people keep hitting me. They keep doing this. They weren't physically hitting me, but they kept doing stuff. And I'm saying, yes, definitely gaslighting. Gaslighting is a thing, and people think, oh, well, y'all just learned that word, and that's why. No, y'all been gaslighting the whole entire time. We just call it, you was trying to pick on me or point the finger, so now we got a term for it. So, yes, that's why we use that. But, so I kept saying, and God kept saying, are you okay? I'm okay. Let him hit you again. And I'm saying, like, this was like turning the other cheek on steroids, because how many times I got to turn the other cheek? Okay, long as you're okay. Like, you're not damaged. Yes, I'm fine, God. Okay, so I got used as an example once or twice for that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, right? But in my mind, in real life, I think the reason why I got set in front of the camera instead of having to deal with this outrightly out in public, because to me, in real life, I think some people belong having some paws put on them. And that's just point blank, period. But the other part is, again, when you start living in a different tax bracket, you learn to keep your hands to yourself, because guess what? People sue you when you put your hands on them. So to me, that's when I actually learned, when I had stuff to lose, oh, I'm not even going to let you in my space. I'm not even going to let you in my space because you trying to trick me out of my spot. And so you being that energy, and I know what type of energy I really am, yeah, I'm going to stay away from you, because I know how this works out. So that's the other part. When you get to a different tax bracket and you start making the money that is, now I'm going to sue you, or you got assets to where a person can sue you, oh, you get a whole different perspective on life. I promise you will. But when I was the girl that, you know, yeah, you gonna catch these hands real quick. But also still, I don't care what type of bankroll you have. If you cross my boundaries, you just gonna get what you're gonna get. Because I don't think you, like, it's the laws about personal space around here. Okay? And I mean laws on a 3D and laws in the spiritual realm about crossing people's spiritual boundaries also. But people keep doing that. Like, people will cross your spiritual boundaries as well and act as if you're wrong. And that's the part I don't understand either, because spiritually you violated me. Hey, Queen B. And that's the other thing that when people don't realize, a spiritual violation is almost worse than you really hitting me in real life. Because spiritually, you just try to, like a person sent a African Loa after me. And that's a real thing. Like when I be telling y'all that story, that's a real thing because I spoke to the guy. And all of a sudden I was being heavily trolled by a bunch of African people, and I'm not blaming the Africans. All I thought of from them was, okay, maybe they needed the money, but then Africa is a very rich country, so but depending upon which area you choose or which people are doing this, then of course there's people who are always out trying to gain a buck. So how did y'all get a group of African people? Like, did you hit a hotline or something? Because I'm trying to figure out how that happened. Was there a hotline that you called these people up, and now all of a sudden I'm getting trolled by a group of people? It made no sense. How can you spiritually violate a person? Okay, so in tarot, how I can spiritually violate a person is pulling energy on a person. I can actually set my intention towards a person and pull cards on them. That's a spiritual violation, because for one, I wasn't given authority from them people in order for me to do that. But if you're in my energy, and because I say a prayer before I even start navigating certain situations, to let me know that if certain things happen, that means I'm not supposed to do that. I'm not supposed to get information on that person, or I'm not supposed to, like when people say, I want to pull cards on my twin flame, I'm not doing that. Get somebody else to do it. Why? Because when the violation happens, the spiritual person that did that, the tarot reader or the whoever, whatever you doing, then it comes back on them and you. But they should have some discernment before they do that. Someone shooting daggers through the vibe and shit. Hello, evil eye is a thing. Like that's not made up. It's like when somebody says, if looks could kill, the evil eye is a real thing. So I feel like someone is doing something against me, and I'll be like, I need a reading to see what is going on with that person. No, that's not a violation, because literally you're asking about you. And so that's what I be saying, like when I was doing personal readings, and also that's another reason why I stopped doing personal readings, because nobody wants their business. They always want somebody else's business. And there's also ways of you just protecting yourself, and then you don't have to worry about it. Like, I feel like if my sis took my money and I get a reading on it, is that violation? No, because this is the thing. You're not asking about your sister. You're asking if she took the money. You're not asking, okay, I need a reading into her life. Again, it's the energy that surrounds you. And if that energy is around you, then it's easily able to be pulled. So it's like, and there's loopholes to everything, so don't get it messed up, because I tell people quick, I'm the queen of loopholes. But I'm going to figure out how to do it within the realms of being respectful. Because again, I'm not just going to give you a reading on your sister. Why would I do that? Did your sister authorize for us to do that? Now, if your sister is in the spiritual realm and not here, and you're asking, are these people around you as well, then... But there, you have to tread lightly when you navigate in spiritual avenues. Yes, you get a reading done on your life. And if these things come up, then it's basically on them. And sometimes, because guess what? Sometimes spirits are now exposing. So if you got family members or something that's trying to protect you, then they will expose certain people in certain situations, and then you're able to navigate. So again, there are loopholes. It's like the law. There's loopholes. But if you just out here saying, okay, I'm just trying to get a reading on my twin because they got a different woman, and I'm trying, like, no, you don't do that. You violating somebody's space. And sometimes we just need to, yeah, exactly, return back the sender, and guess who get it? The tarot reader, them, everybody getting it. And that's a fact. Like, I'm telling you, people don't realize certain things that don't make like people, oh well, you know, the evil eye, they just think that, no, when they say if looks could kill, meaning literally somebody just sent you the evil eye. That's a curse. They just cursed you. So sometimes we're not aware. Yeah, that evil eye is serious because I see it and catch some family members looking at me. Yes. Which also means, you know, them people don't have good intentions. So I wouldn't allow them people to fix no plates for me. I wouldn't allow them people to cook no food for me. Because what y'all don't understand is even cooking is a spell. Cooking food is a spell. You mixing up ingredients. Yum Nom definitely literally projecting their problems and bad energy on you. Facts. 110%. And people don't understand it. Then you go over their house and eat their food and now you sick. Because their intentions wasn't good for you. Lock them Doritos up. I know that's right. It's like if I have water, like literally if I done been doing a reading and I have water sitting here, if I post that reading before I'm done drinking that water, I throw that water away. Because what I actually have come to find out is I can have water sitting here, post a reading, somebody that don't like me, because as y'all know, people watch, you know, everything, my channel, my videos and everything else. And then they, you know, do little slick stuff. But literally, you can channel energy to that water. So now I post a reading, that water still sitting here and I forget about it. And then later on I come and drink that water. I just literally consumed whatever that person that was watching that reading just sent to that drink. And the reason why I maybe even think of that one time is because I'm sitting here and then I'm looking at another thing and I'm like, yeah, let me throw that away. Because I told y'all I replay the readings myself. And because sometimes even though I'm talking to y'all, I pick up other stuff when I come back. Yeah, because when they thinking them bad, hello, all the bad intentions going into the food. Yeah, you do not, exactly. Don't cook if you had a bad day. That's why cooking with love is a real thing. And you have to always remember, like, some of the herbs we use in the kitchen are some of the same herbs you use in a spell. So cooking is spells. But anyway, I'm looking at my video and I'm like, looking at the drink and I'm saying, like, I know what I can send to it. So why would I not think that somebody else would send to it? I dump that water right on out. I'm not drinking that. Yeah, that's why I get sick after eating certain people's food. It's a spirit in them that has bad. Yes. So stop eating after people. Like literally, Dark Night of the Soul taught me a whole lot, because literally I now don't trust nobody handling nothing of mine. Like nothing. Not my food, not my drink, nothing. You can't like if we gotta be somewhere, I'm in charge of the food because I got good intentions. And I'm gonna give everybody good intentions. That's why I cook with my hands, like my bare hands. I don't want to believe it. Sister hates me. Oh, not sure why. She is holy. Well, you said, I don't want to believe it. The sister hates me. Not sure why. She is so holy that God should step aside. Well, guess what? Let me tell you something about sisters and people, the family that you are born into. A lot of us have come to realize that we have been born into karmic families. And there's a saying that the family that you build is more important than the family that you were born into. Because sometimes, and this is all the time, you got to remember, you're not dealing with a person. It's not the person, it's the spirit that's in the person. Oh, true, water carries. Hello. Yes, yeah, and hello. Yes, I have. When they speak to the water, all the positive affirmations and everything in the water, it's just happy, healthy, and vibrating. And then they speak negative to the other water, and then it starts to turn into fungus and some other stuff. Yes, definitely. And so that's why you got to be mindful of even your drinks around people like speaking affirmations. A powerful person, y'all would be surprised, literally can send you something through the phone. Like a person told me one time, and I caught it right away. And then somebody else, they said something about, I sounded like I was sick. I rebuke you and send you back to the pits of hell in which you came from. Because that's what they said. You sound sick. But instantly, my spirit caught it as if they're trying to send you a sickness. And I said, I rebuke you. So I said it in a video, and then somebody had the audacity to come on my channel and say, you can't say somebody's sending you negative energy. You know what I did to them? Block, because I don't even have to explain it to you. If you know what you're talking about, then my spirit told me that that's what that person did. I caught it right away, because literally a little bit later on that day, I almost started to be sick. So we got to be careful even when people are doing things of that nature. They speak over top of you to make you sick. Queen B, that's my sis, always tells me to stop eating people's food, especially in my, yes, she said they're not for me. And it's girl, you better listen, you better take heed. Yes, and that's me and my husband. I always cook, ask for our family events, and me and my husband, yeah, hello, we did the food because we move out of love, and that's exactly a fact. Laura, same thing happened to me. You're probably the family scapegoat, low key. They also pressing the hello. Yum nom, you be speaking the facts. I do not claim or consent. Hello, exactly. Negative energy people send through the phone. I'm trying to tell you, like, y'all don't realize channels. What is the word? It's a channel. They're channeling. It's like if we pay attention to like programming, things of that nature. That's what these things are for. So we got to be very careful. Made a project to destroy your life. And then, like I said, you're not dealing with the people. You could potentially be dealing with the spirit in. And that's why you got to be careful about these people touching you too, because some people always want just like, I'm a hugger, but literally I got to make sure that your energy is hug worthy. Because if a person, some people out and said instantly, I got to back up from you. Like, I hit you with the, like this, but you can't touch me because that energy is, no, you trying to send a demon. Some people be walking, talking, breathing demons, okay? So people be thinking it's the shadows and things that go bumping at night. No, it's the people. The people be the demons. Because how else can they get to you? They got to send them through something that is able to get to you. A regular person, a Joe Schmo, can't make you upset. Darkness always wants to dim the light. Exactly. Prestige girl, yes, you're right with the phone. I'm trying to tell you. That's why they said don't answer for people when they call you and just be like, hello. That's exactly right, because they're trying to project that energy on you. That is a fact. Send it back. And then it's just like the other energy, like when I said people complaining, you don't realize people complaining are meant to bring your day down. So instantly they complaining, they get done talking to you, now they feel better, but meanwhile now your energy sucks. So you gotta watch people. They're like, and like I said, some of these people don't even know that that's what they're doing. It's not them, it's the spirit, and so you gotta intervene for you and them. And a lot of us that, you know, coming into your gifts and your talents and things of that nature, you're not realizing that that's one of your gifts and your talents. Your gift, yes, passing it like a virus. One of your gifts and one of your talents is for you to recognize that that energy exists and for you to transmute it. And so if a person is always like coming to you with their BS, you don't realize that that's one of your gifts and talents. You're able to absorb. And so like me, I'm able to absorb, but when it starts to be too much, I let somebody know, like, today is not your day, okay? Like, I'm at my field with the yes, you be down after what, and that's why. Because you're not transmuting the energy well, and you're not receiving, you're not understanding that at the time. It's a trick of the enemy. Like, the devil be busy. Like, when people be saying, but the devil is the people. So you got to know that the devil is the people. See, right now I'm talking to y'all. That guy that I'm talking about is still in my inbox having a whole conversation. I don't even know what this dude said, but literally the note looks long. Why are you still talking? You see what I'm saying? It's an energy drain. He trying to steal. My neighbor ain't yelling at his dog. If I hello, I'm trying to listen. It be the slightest things we don't even realize. I feel to see stuff others don't on people's faces, and I'm an exactly. So now you got to figure out, you being empathic, how do you get rid of certain energies? Why ain't he in the other chat? Well, because guess what? Sometimes, have you ever had a person, somebody told me the other day that they have conversations with different versions of me, right? And in my mind, I laugh because it also gives me to think. Because sometimes, like, if I'm sleep, when I'm asleep, people have told me, like, you're sending energy to me, and I'm saying, I didn't do that intentionally. So, you being an empath, or you having or clairvoyant, or whatever it is that your mediumship, or whatever gift you're working in, right? Or able to astral travel, send energy to people, whatever it is your gift is working in, the minute you go to sleep, for some reason it starts to activate on its own. But I guess that's because when you're in the most relaxed state or something. And so I was having people saying, yes, I can pick up on energy quickly. That's why I guard, and that's what you should definitely do. And so sometimes I feel like in the morning, like the first thing you get told, wake up, take a shower, and do that, because you don't even realize your spirit done been outside your body into some strange, weird places. Because I had a couple of people saying, well, I literally sat and had a whole conversation with you. And I'm saying, well, I wasn't there, because I can't even remember what happened when I was asleep. I didn't have any dreams or anything from what I thought. And then I was listening to, it's one of the tribal, he's a tribal Indian teacher. And he was saying that you have to, it's something about what happens when I have to pull it up and I'll put it on the channel. What happens when you can't remember your dreams when you wake up? It's because something about your subconscious mind, like something that you're blocking, or just the activities. And I'm thinking, Lord, can you imagine, like, because I have been awake one time when, astral projection was happening, or, and it was like, it was very much real, very much vivid, very much in color, right? What'd you say? Same queen, and they're like, I'm just tired. Yes! Just tired, and I know, listen, definitely, and that's the thing. I have to hide my eyes when they do tell the story. Because you don't want them to see it on your face. I'll pick up energy from people quick. Breaking the chains, devil card came up so many times. All I can visualize is the sledgehammer breaking the chains, making it. You know what? And sometimes when the devil card comes up, it also is basically you learning to, there's like life and death, the Phoenix version, like that side of you dying and letting them people go. And learning to move on. Because with death, there's also life. So it's like as above, so below. So getting rid of, again, the energy. So to transmute, it would be how to do something positive. Well, it's also like grounding, because energy is constant. And like he said, Yum Nam said, it's science. Magic is science. So if you look up like the laws of energy is constant. It just continues, like even your energy signature that you live, it has to go somewhere. So energy being transferred into like grounding, the ocean, salt water, or basically just getting it away from you or neutralizing it in some type of way. We not synced up. That's right. That is true. And you know how, like they said, when you were with a person, it's 10-10. When you're with a person, it says your heartbeat syncs up. More science stuff, but how does that happen? You see what I'm saying? It's like I just seen a thing from a baby. The baby's mom died, but the mom had her heartbeat inside of a little bunny. You know how you can do little those type of you can either do the voice or like she did her heartbeat, and the baby always wants this rabbit because it has the mom's heartbeat in it. The baby knew the mom's heartbeat. It was in the mom for 9 months. The mom doesn't exist anymore. She's not here. Her energy is here. Her energy signature is still here. But the baby knew that mom's heartbeat. And so that's what they kept saying. Like, the baby, like, it cries without that rabbit. There's so many different things that we can learn, and so many different things that after we learn it, we relearn something else that basically says, because we never, it's always knowledge. Knowledge is the key. So we're going to always keep learning. Something might feel good today that changes tomorrow, because all of a sudden we gain more knowledge and we gain more information about a situation or a subject, but certain things remain consistent. You can literally control what energy get through. Hello, you can. He said you can control what energy gets through, and always be aware that it's the first step to control. And that's definitely, that is a fact, because you can say no. That's the thing about us having free will. You can definitely say no. I'm not accepting your energy. I'm not responsible for your energy. I'm not going to entertain your energy. But for some reason, people think that Pisces, return to sender, return back to your mom since she sent you. I'm just joking, but for real, no, don't do that. But your mom should have taught you better. Either way. But as we know, like, some people grow up and it's not even about their parents, though. I'm just joking, because, you grow into what you grow into. You learn what you learn. So don't be mad at me for that. I'm just joking, okay? But I be thinking that their parents should do something with them. I have done egg cleanses, and I actually like them because I like seeing what it looks like in the legs that they have, or, like the difference in the way they look when they come out. So I have done egg cleanses as well. My big thing right now is I like salts. I like bath salts. And I have so many of them. That's one of the things that I'm going to start doing with you guys. And so that way you can see, because to me, each one does different stuff. Yum Num, I'll put one up so that way you can see how they do it. You just crack it in some water, and after you cleanse your body, you just crack it in some water, and then it'll tell you different things as to what it looks like. And sometimes it's cloudy. If there's something wrong, definitely. Hi, Veronica. Good morning. Happy Monday. We're just having a little chit chat going down. That's right. That's exactly fact. That's a fact, Laurel. And then you learn that then you're actually an ancestor. So things that you're learning. Because some of us has to realize that in this lifetime we become an ancestor, because we're actually breaking generational curses by gaining the knowledge and also creating our own traditions, like getting away from some of the ones that have been passed down through our family, or that we know are not right and that should be changed, and then us creating different ones for the new generation. So do you air dry another spiritual bath or what? When I do spiritual baths, you can get out, you can use a towel and everything. So it just depends on you, because even the ones, like, if I make them, there's a lot in the community tab too. So if you check in the community tab, there's spiritual baths in there. Each tier in the channel actually has their different, like, they get more difficult throughout the time, because sometimes you do rituals and things of that nature in the process. But you can change or tweak it to what you feel. So even if I create it and I give you one, if there's something in it that you feel like your spirit is saying to do this or add this or do that, by all means, do it your way. Tweak it for you. Because what works for me might not work for you. The essential oils that I use might not work for you. Your spirit or your ancestors or your guides may cause you to use a different essential oil in the mix of that, or add something. I was speaking to another 219, or her name is Jessica. She's on the channel, and she is, how do you experience points? I need for Slinky. How many experience points I need for Slinky? I don't know what that means. How many experience points? What's the Slinky? The little thing that goes down the steps? Is that what that is? And she did a what was it? I just posted it the other day, but that actually came from her, and I just added lemon to it, and then I posted it. But that was something that she was doing for 10 days straight, and well, she might not want me to tell me all this. Okay, I don't know, but either way, I don't think she would care. But let me not do that. Experience points for a Slinky. Well, I don't think you really, I'm gonna give you about 10, but I don't think you really need any. I think it just goes on its own. So you just do what you do, okay? That's how it works. You just do what you do. But everything that's posted, you got to figure out for yourself how you want it, how you can tweak it for you. So even if somebody, okay, so a spiritual bath, I make them, put them together. The lavender one has lavender Epsom salt. It has regular Epsom salt. It has the lavender flower in it. If you want to choose, and you can add lavender essential oil to it. It's very calming, very relaxing, and it tells you, like, because I'll send a list with it of everything that it does, right? But if your spirit guides tell you to add lemon or add orange or add flowers like roses or something, do what they're saying, because there's a reason why they're telling you that. There's a reason why your spirit is telling you that, and that's why when Yumnam was saying trust your soul, or I think that was him that said that, trust your soul, because they're going to tell you what is needed for the time. And if you're not trusting them, then you can miss a step. You can add eucalyptus, or you can add mint to it, or something different. They may not be calling for you to take a lavender bath, because that might not be the thing. They might feel like you need something to love on yourself, so they would call you to do maybe milk and honey, or rose petals, or flowers, because that's basically loving on yourself and getting you to kind of sit and get. I kind of been winging everything. Thanks, your intuition, spirit guides. I don't know how to talk to them. Everyone in their own place in evolution. Love it. Yes. To me, my intuition is me. My spirit guides are normally like, they're ascended masters, and they're like your ancestors, because my grandmother, like, she's big and heavy around me. My uncles, they're big and heavy around me. So when they see outside of me, they get to go places that are outside of me, outside of the realms of, my four corners or my four walls. And so it's like, again, more discernment there. I'm big on my cinnamon, and you can put cinnamon in it, because there's one that I make, and it is milk, and it's powdered milk. So there's actually real milk in it. Oatmeal, real oatmeal, honey. So all these things are things you can eat. You can make a cookie with it. But literally, it goes in your bath water in order to, like, that's when it's healing, because oatmeal is healing for the skin. Like, all these things do individual things. So that's why when I make them, I normally, because I have some on my Etsy channel, okay? And so I'm actually getting ready to start doing more, because I'm, trying to set up for everything, and it's just been so much stuff, like new stuff happening and everything. And so when I send them out with a list of what each item does. But just because that list says that, you can tweak it how you want. Because they might cause you to add cinnamon to it. Why can't you? You can actually add that. They might tell you to add what else goes in it? Milk, honey. You could add cinnamon. There's oats there. Because even when I started doing it, like, the first thing that I'm like, how you add milk to the thing? And then I was led to use powdered milk. And so maybe there's a herb that they might want you to put in it. You see what I'm saying? So everybody, it smells tasty in the water. I'm telling you. What can you remove? That's the thing. That's what we were just talking about. You can use salts, bath salts. You can do grounding. Grounding actually helps with that because it's like, and sunbathing. It depends on what type of blockages you're actually talking about. That's the other thing too, because sometimes, okay, so sometimes I just like even this conversation, I'll be feeling like need to be moved sometimes, because you never know who's involved in everything. So this is where I be wanting people just to email me, and then but either way, depends on what type of blockages you're talking about. Most things can salt. The ocean is definitely like a place where you can kind of go and get rid of and leave and transmute and all types of stuff, because the ocean salt is definitely on a different vibration. So, but also bath salts are definitely good. So you can, because there's eucalyptus, so there's eucalyptus bath salts, those types of things. What would I use? Spiritual protection or spiritual calming. Um, is that around your house? Because around your house there's different things. Like even around my house I have like shells, and people don't realize shells, and they come from the ocean. There's so many things that are at the ocean that are healing and health. And so even salt, like putting salt around your house, brick, those types of things are protection. um there's, you can use sigils, those are good. And to me, like when I'm, okay, so when I do showers using like salts and things of that nature, that's why I tell you I live by that. I keep that in my shower. I keep bath salts in my shower. But as far as like when I want to do extra protection and stuff, I use sigils, but I take in, I don't know if like the henna, the it comes in an ink, like a you can either get it in a bottle or a little tube, and I buy it from Amazon, and I use sigils there. Well, my stress comes from people in my house, so I would do baths. I would definitely do baths. Um, large up sepsis approved. Good morning, Joshua. Good morning. I would do, and also, you know, a lot of people are into stones, so keeping stones, that's why they're around, because certain stones, like literally, even me sitting here, I keep this stone on me. This stone literally dropped out of heaven for me. And so I keep this stone near me because it absorbs energy. And so, yes, that's what you do. And that's what I do, because again, it's like certain things people can't see, and people be trying to, you know, do stuff. Meanwhile, they don't even realize I'm already blocked. Yeah, go with God. That's what I be trying to tell him. So yeah, definitely. Good morning, Joshua. So we just been in here chit chatting. Guys, hit the like button for me, please, if you're in here and you haven't hit the like button yet. And I'm supposed to be doing a reading, but I wanted to come and you know, talk to y'all a little bit, have some conversation, see what we were doing, start our Monday off correct and in the proper form, fashion and form. And like I said, if you guys, whoever, if you went through the portal the other day, congratulations. A level up and a change happening, because some people are fully still unaware. And the funny part was, while I was out, this literally dropped out of heaven for me. Like when I say, hey, Laurel. And like I said, if you email me or something and tell me what it is that you're looking for, then, or what you're talking about, then I'll email back. I email everybody back. And if I don't email back, then tell me somewhere I sent you an email, because sometimes they get lost, and I'll definitely email back. I tune in for a while to resonate. Hello is on point. I mean, and you can chime in if there's something you want to talk about to lead the conversation in another place. I mean, we definitely here to talk, because again, everything is new. There's a lot of people who, because we're in a new time right now. So a lot of new stuff happening, a lot of new people coming over. And I don't have all the information, but guess what? If you ask me and I don't know, I'll go look it up for you, or I'll point you in the right direction for you to look it up. And again, like, some things that I do may not be good for somebody else. It may just be good for you to, do for yourself. What resonates with me sometimes don't resonate with other people, because I get told, like, listen, I'm one for definitely following my spirit, and one day I could do something, and I'm saying, right shortly behind me doing it, I'll say, then why did you do that? And then I'll go look it up, and it's something that my body is just doing. So a lot of us just have to learn to trust our spirit, learn to trust what's on the inside of us. And that's just been me my whole entire time. Thank you. So that's why I'm saying, like, we have to all learn our way, because my way might not be your way, but there are some general ways, laws of the universe, that we all have to follow. And as long as we're doing that, then we're going to make sure that, that part gets done. So guys, I'm about to get off of here. Thank you guys, everybody, for coming into the chat. Thank you guys for everybody that donated. Thank you. And when I say donated, I mean, like, energetically, I mean the likes, I mean everything. Because without y'all, like, y'all are actually opening me up more and more, because if y'all notice, I'm starting to go live more and more. And I thank y'all for that. And basically me trusting my own intuition for when it happens. So I just been kind of like, there's been a couple times that I was told to go live, and I'm like, kind of hesitant, but because again, I'm still learning to kind of, it's okay when I'm doing the recording and I can kind of control it, but when it's out of my control and I'm still getting used to being put in this position. So although I knew I had to step into this position, but I'm still getting used to it, if that makes any sense to anybody. So I'm trying to figure out the things that, because again, I told y'all, I be trying to make people not like me from the beginning, like, and that way you can go on and get. But sometimes it's not about that. Sometimes it's about that, people need knowledge, people need information, and I don't know everything, like I said. So I've been a spiritual person for a very long time, and normally I have been in a very controlled environment with the people that I have been engaging with. But as of now, it's like opening me up to, you got to talk in front of everybody. Thank you, Prestige Girl. So now I got to talk in front of everybody, and now I got to, make sure that I'm leading in the right direction, and make sure that I'm being led in the direction. Because Yum Nam, you have totally been holding me down in these chats, because you make sure that even if I miss something, you have been addressing it. So I totally appreciate you, and I'm thankful. And for some reason, I feel like at some point in time, I want to do like Zoom chats with you guys, if that's cool. Like, so that way we can all have conversations about, spiritual things, what we do, what we like, what can help, books, and, things that we can all gravitate towards, or the things that I learned going through the spiritual pathways from the beginning. Because we have to remember, there's a lot of new people that are now along the pathway and on the journey, and we want to lead them in the right way. We don't want them just being out here thinking that, because some people are saying that there's rules of spirituality. There is none. It's your pathway, it's your journey. There are certain things that you need to know as far as like laws of the universe. That's important. Because again, you don't want to do something wrong, and now you done got yourself hurt by navigating a pathway that you shouldn't have been doing anyway. Because everybody thinks they're allowed to practice magic. Well, from where I'm sitting and from what I was told, it's not for everybody. That's why people, expire themselves as they're doing things that they shouldn't be doing. Some deities and some energies don't want people messing with them. Shout out to Joshua. Definitely. So I know, like, me too, Yum Num. So I think we're actually helping each other, because I've noticed in the past 2 chats that we've done, that has been a long chat, because this chat is long too, that you have totally been assisting me and aiding me and making sure that everything goes correctly. God is definitely real. God is real, Joshua, definitely. But we also have to realize that magic is a word, but it's like even in the Bible when it says the power of life and death is in the tongue. If I speak negatively over you, then guess what? I could be cursing you. So sometimes we have to just step out of what we were, like somebody said in the, and I'm not here to teach you anything outside of what you need to learn. So don't, but all I'm going to say is your book even says the power of life and death is in the tongue. And because for you to say that, I don't know what like you practice or whatever, but you said magic. But I think that we all need to learn that we were being taught this our whole entire lives. So let me see what she say. It is the law to do money spells. You can do whatever you want, again, within the realms of what's for you, because if you're being led to that, then as long as you're manifesting whatever belongs to you, then you're not wrong. Because when I say, God, open up the windows of heaven and please pour me out a blessing that they see comes from you, technically that's a money spell. Because I spoke it out of my mouth and I asked God, but that's also in the Bible. So I use Bible terms, biblical terms, but I'm speaking to the universe asking for me to receive something. And also, if that's the case, then even in the Bible, the prayer of Jabez, oh, that you would bless me indeed and enlarge my territory, that your hand would be with me and that you would keep me from evil so I may not cause pain. That's the prayer of Jabez. It's in the Bible. God granted Jabez everything he wanted. So to me, when you're asking questions of that nature, I say all the time, I can do what I want. I sit under God. I can do what I want. I also know that judgment, I'm going to be judged. So I'm saying that I can do what I want, knowing that when I get into heaven, I'm going to be judged for it. Whether or not you like it or whether or not the next person like it, I don't care. I know that just as well as everybody else knows, when we get into heaven, we're going to be judged for it. So am I confident in standing in front of God saying, God, I knew I said that? And yeah, because I don't think that God really wants me here just because he don't want me to have fun. Words have power. Yes, words have power. That's why watch your mouth. And definitely always have gratitude for what you already have. Definitely yum nom, that is a thing. But when I hear people say, like, you know, is it permissible for me to do? Who am I to tell you? You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever your spirit tells you to do. But if you know for a fact that God is going to be in disapproval with you while you doing that, then why would you do that? Because there's certain things, even though I say I can do what I want, there's certain things that I know I'm just not going to do. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to do certain things because I sit under God, and I'm not going to be responsible for that when I get to heaven. Like when I tell people I'm going to teach you some stuff, but I don't want you to learn from me. I'm going to show you where you can go to get that. You want to know why? You want to know why I say that? Because if you haven't been watching long, because there's a lot of new people here. The reason why I say that is because I don't want to be responsible for your soul. So if I teach you something and I don't show you where it is for you to go get it and pay attention, then now I have become responsible for me leading you in the right way or the wrong way. I don't like you enough to be responsible for you. I love you because I have to and I'm supposed to, but for me to now be in trouble because I taught you something that was wrong, I ain't gonna do that. You gotta get somebody else to do it. Okay? So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna tell you what I know, and then I'm gonna show you where you can go to get it at, so then that way now you have become responsible for yourself. So I'm the type of teacher that would like for you to be responsible and for all of us to be accountable for ourselves. I don't want to be accountable for you. And words are definitely spells. And words in the Bible are definitely spells. The book of Psalms, well, and I heard that so many times. And literally, if you look at the book of Psalms, it definitely is teaching you how to manifest within your rights. And that's all I say. Everything you say, it comes from your heart. Hello. The heart is the eyes. The windows to the soul. It's not this to the soul, not the eyes. Okay. Yeah, because it says the windows of the soul. Your eyes are the windows to your soul. But definitely, to me, what does your body tell you? What does your DNA tell you? What is like, so for even asking, the first key that I tell everybody is worry about yourself. Now, if you trying to step outside of the boundaries and you trying to worry about somebody else, then now you didn't violate it, because now you violating somebody else's personal space and freedom. It's like when a person says they do love spells. Now, what type of love spell are you doing? Because are you doing a love spell to call in love to yourself, to attract more love to yourself? Okay, I can see that. But if you call doing a love spell and you have a specific person in mind, you in violation to me. Because what if that person don't love you? And that's how you get people who have done a love spell and then they end up, yes, owning your own shit is the most important thing we can yes, exactly. You do a love spell and now you put a love spell on a person and then they wonder why they end up dead. Why? Because you done made this person obsessed in the brain and that wasn't the person for you, and they don't know why they feel the way they feel about you, but now I need you gone. You brought that on yourself. Who told you to do that? So to me, and now an innocent person is not even here, or an innocent person and lost their life because you were being selfish. First and foremost, if you are a person who knows how to love, then you just should understand and experience that love can come from anybody, everywhere, and people that I don't know love me. Cool, I gave my power away too many times. My power is mine. Yes, it is. Your power is yours. And guess what? We can give stuff to people without giving our power away. We can give love to people without giving our power away. We can give help to people without giving our power away. We can give to people without giving our power up. Yes, I don't mess with that shit. That's right. Because it's not real. If you do something to make a person love you, it's not real. And while people be saying, oh, well, that's not true, this, and the third, well, guess what? If I keep speaking, you said, we just talked about the water. If we speak negative to the water, then guess what? The water is going to be shit. If we speak positive to the water, it's going to be amazing. Do you sell the salt online? Yes, I do. They're in Etsy. I'm getting ready to put some new ones in Etsy too, because I have like baths that I need to put up that I haven't, that have like fruits and vegetables, because that's the other thing. It has dried oranges. So they might be telling you to add different stuff. Dried lemons, I have those. And so I'm gonna do something today, and then I'm gonna just come online. I might actually do some with y'all online too, because I'm gonna start doing stuff on my other page, which is like my spa page, because that stuff to me is like spa stuff. Although it's witchy stuff, but it's also spa stuff. It's ritual stuff, but it's also spa stuff. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, don't play with the water. Joshua, that's because I was saying that I learned that I would have water sitting here with me. Like I got water sitting here with me now, but it's off camera. I learned to stop putting my water on camera, because what I realized was sometimes I don't drink the water right away. And so I would have it sitting here doing a video. The video would be up. I would be watching the video. And then I started thinking like, hold on, because I'm looking at the water and I know what I can send to the water. And so instantly it made me go throw the water away, because I'm saying, now hold on, I'm not going to drink that water after that video done been up, and now somebody done sent something to it and the water's still here, so now I drink it, and guess what I just drank? Somebody's curses and somebody's spells that they were sent to me. And people keep coming on my channel and doing a bunch of weird stuff. And so to me, I don't know who's who at this point, because guess what? Everybody right now is just a little bubble. Pretty soon, a lot of y'all are going to be faces and soul tribe members to me that I have interacted with, and I have now crossed your path, because there's a thing that's happening to where I know that's going to happen for some of y'all. So right now, everybody's a little bit of bubble right now. Right, I know people who do spell work on me and my family. They wish bad. That's hello. Fire in their lives right now, and spirit has revealed to me. I won't. Okay, so calling positive energy to yourself and different than casting away. Exactly. Totally. The other thing is, y'all, just so everybody knows, there's a lot of people being dealt with because of energy that they sent or spells that they have done. And just so y'all know, stop giving them people power at this point in time, because know for a fact that God is dealing with them as we speak. So if you were wanting a confirmation, I am your confirmation for you to know that what just happened the other day, the transition that we just went through, those people are being dealt with right now. So anybody that has done significant harm, damage, because just so you're aware, like somebody did send a spell to me, my kids, my grandkids, and the person was revealed to me, and I never even saw this person before in my life. So I don't. That's how powerful God is, because He pointed me in the direction of a person and made me aware of them, and this person was online. I never seen this girl before in my life. She ran across me, and she didn't like the fact that I had everything that I had, which I'm not a person that brags or anything else. I have videos that were up about, my family coming over and us having part. So she saw what kind of house I had. She saw the people that I had around me, this, that, and the third, and that's what the person just decided to do. But just so we clear, God is revealing this season, this time is pointing you in a direction, so you're very clear. Like, it's not I thought this person did it. You're going to know who did it. And also know that these people are being dealt with. Everything's being uncovered. And I'm not just saying it to where it's like, I'm telling you right now, in my heart of hearts, I know that these people are being dealt with. So even if a person gets online and they acting like everything's okay, they not. Okay? So that's something you can be for sure of. So if anybody needed a confirmation from that, I right now am your confirmation that that is happening. And it's not for us to really be like, excited and all that other stuff for it. It's just basically that God needed us to know that God don't lie. And when God is handling your battles for you, know that God's going to handle your battles for you. Just because we can't see it, or just because it's not during the time when we want it to be done. Because instantly, I ain't going to lie to you, when people do stuff to me, I'll be thinking, God, can you please hit them right now? But it's not our timing. It's sometimes the thing that they do to us actually projects us, puts us the catalyst. It's the catalyst to put us where we need to be. So some of these people don't even know that they're being used, because they put us on the right track. They put us in the right direction. They put us with the right people. So what they want to use for our bad, God actually turns around and uses for our good. And then they still get in trouble because they had an option to do it or not. Whether or not it projected us somewhere, they had the option to not do that. Yeah, and why should we give them energy? They did what they did, and now let's move on. Because guess what? God, with the very thing that I just said, the thing that they tried to use for our hurt or for our harm, God used to make us bigger and better. So now they got to watch you in a position that they have to realize they actually played a part in. Because if you was minding your own business, then I wouldn't have had to take the detour that now put me on this road. You could have been minding your own business. And thank you. And one of the things that I do, and I shouldn't even be telling y'all this, but I'm going to tell y'all anyway, because this is something that I do, because I be setting people up for failure. I ain't even going to lie to you. So one of the things that I have noticed and I have done is when there's something that I know that I'm supposed to do and I want to do, just to make sure that I'm being given the right assignment, I'll put it online. Because I be wanting as many people as they can to freaking go against it and say this or do that, because they don't even realize they actually are helping me. If it's really designed for me to do, it's going to happen regardless. I don't do a return to sender. I'm one of the people that don't. Because what we fail to realize is, again, when you are walking in alignment, if you are the person that you are inside and out, like, nobody's gonna come and say, okay, well, she what was that? She is different than she says she is online. Again, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'll be trying to choose y'all for y'all not to like me, period. I'm gonna tell y'all that I'm gonna do this because, okay, so one of the things is a person told somebody that I did cocaine before, right? And I'm saying, I didn't do that. I've never done cocaine before in my life. Now, the thing was, now I'm mad because literally I was told not to do that. Now I can't do that. But I was setting up in my life, because I like, to do stuff. In my life, I was setting up for me to have one night of fun. because I heard you can, do a couple little things. Not that it's anybody's business, but this is how much I don't care. You don't have a heaven or hell to put me in. So when a person came and they said that this person said you did this, I said I never did that. I would be honest. Anybody that knows me knows that if I did something, I'm going to say I did it. Because what you going to do? You not going to do nothing. So I didn't do that. And so because a person lied, and now I how that was going to, how I was going to trigger anything else. Okay, I get it. But again, I'm a person who thinks that I sit under God. I love God. I'm also a person who is in the middle of a tower right now that still didn't go out messing with other people or energies or anything else. I didn't invite nothing, to my life. I walk the walk that I walk, and I don't care if you like it or if you don't like it. I wasn't put here for you. I was put here for God, for me to do my assignment. And so I'm going to be the same person today that I'm going to be tomorrow, so we can have cameras in here all day long, hidden cameras. And literally when they put them up, y'all going to say, oh, that girl is, because I'm funny. Like literally I'm funny like that, to where, like, for what? I have to be myself. I can't be nobody else. And if you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. Get somebody else to do it. But if you like me and I like you and we friends, I'm going to be the best friend that you could ever have in your life, because I know how to be friends with somebody. I know how to love somebody. I know how to do the things that I'm supposed to do. That's what I'm saying. Who cares? And that's what the person said. I did cocaine before and it was fun. That's what I'm saying. I was trying to have that fun night, but now I can't have it. If God got us, we can stand. Exactly. Who can stand against us? If God got us, who can stand against us? And that's what I'm saying. To me, I feel like if you are the person that you say you are, and you are of good moral, good general character, not what people say, okay, you can't do this because it's like, no, that's not what your morals and character say. If you know that you're not supposed to go out robbing because it's not a good thing for you to do, then that, if you stick under certain values and guidelines, no matter what's looking, who's looking, I don't steal, I don't take stuff from people because I don't want nobody stealing or taking nothing from me. Like these are things that I stick to. That's why a person can't say, okay, I did that or I did, none of. Anytime anything has ever happened, I can almost guarantee you, when you really go back and replay it and look at it, a person did something to me and then they try to act like, you know what I mean? Oh, well, she just that and that. No, you can't say that. You cannot say that, because I'm the same all the time with everybody. And if I don't like you, then you're going to know why I don't like you. And it's not that I got to like you. God didn't tell me I got to like you. He said I got to love you. And I might not like your behavior. I'm not judging your behavior because, again, somebody on, where was he at? As a matter of fact, it was on this channel. Somebody on this channel said that he blocked and deleted somebody because he found out that she